We're joined now by the head coach of the Dukes, Kenny Brooks, and 8 straight seasons with 24 or more wins, including 25 a season ago. How have you and your staff been able to build a program that has such sustainability when it comes to success?
Well, you go out and you recruit great players and you get out of their way, and I think we've done a pretty good job of doing that. But we've had a lot of players, a lot of kids who come through our program have really set the foundation for us, and now it's tradition. A lot of the kids, they work hard, and if you ask them why, they'll just say because we play for James Madison. And so the reputation has been built because of the kids in the previous years, and I'm just proud to be a part of that, and I'm along for the ride.
How much of an impact will it be to have Nikki Newman back on the court for you this season?
I joke, who is it, Lioness has a security blanket?
Yes.
All right, well, that's what she is to me, because when she's on the floor, so many things happen. She's energy, she knows the game of basketball, she comes from an athletic family, and just having her on the floor, a lot of times you can look at Kirby Burkholder and she's going to make a three-pointer, but if you rewind the tape, chances are Nikki was the one that made the pass to her to get her open. So she's very valuable to us, and we're very happy that she's back. And we're very happy that she's back and she's healthy, because she definitely makes our team a much better basketball team.
I know everybody, when they think of Newman, they talk about the defensive end. She was a 2012 Conference Player of the Year, but she's worked really hard to become a complete player now, and she can help you on the offensive end as well.
No doubt. I've always said she's one of the best players I've ever coached. And if you look at her stat line, if you just look at the points, you're not doing her any justice. And in case in point, for this year, she's going to play 4 positions. She plays a point, she plays a 2, she plays a 3, and she plays a 4 for us. So very valuable. Her experience is going to be tremendous for us this year. But the little things that she does, she just sees the game one step ahead of everyone else, and she's going to make great passes. So love her energy, love the fact that she's back. Fortunate for us, she got hurt at the right time, because if she played one more game, she wouldn't have gotten her redshirt year back.
Right.
But fortunate for us, she's back for a 5th year.
And Kirby Burkholder, she did a tremendous job last season, averaging 15 points and 9 rebounds. But this year, she's been picked as Player of the Year in the preseason. Is that pressure for her, or does she take it all in stride and does what she needs to do for the team?
Well, first of all, I got chill bumps right now, because if you told me her freshman year that she was going to be preseason Player of the Year her senior year, I would have probably told you were crazy. She scored 31 points her freshman year. And to watch her transform, we put a lot of work in. She found her niche with us, and her work ethic is second to none. And I've known Kirby since she was 8 years old. Her and Nikki both since they were 8 years old. And to watch them have success, it's not only a proud community, but for me, it's proud coach.
Right.
And to watch them, because they're 2 of the hardest working kids that I've had, and to see the fruits of their labors come to fruition, it's just been fantastic. So I don't think it's going to be any more pressure. I think she strives to be the best that she can possibly be.
Right.
And she's taken on this new leadership role in a very positive manner, and I think it's going to really drive her and motivate her, and I'm excited for her senior year.
Well, you mentioned the improvement of Burkholder. How about 2 young players who were very good for you a year ago? Precious Hall, who was the Conference Rookie of the Year, and then Toya Jiggets, who to me is a player, when she brings her A game, she's almost unstoppable.
No question. We had, again, the silver lining for Nikki being hurt was that Precious Hall had to step in and contribute. Jasmine Gwathmey, again, she had to step in and contribute. So those 2 kids, we inserted them into the starting lineups, and, only thing we did was go 22-4 down the stretch. So, I didn't know that could happen in the beginning, but it did. And they gained valuable experience. Experience is going to bode well for us this year. And then with the addition back of Nikki, I think it just makes us a tougher basketball team. And you mentioned Toya Jiggets. Toya is one of the most underrated players in our league. She has the ability to go off and get 20 points in a game, and she's proven. I think she has 17 rebounds against Old Dominion one game last year. So very valuable piece to our puzzle, and I'm looking forward to her contributions as well.
Well, the last 2 seasons, Delaware has won the CAA championship, but prior to that, you all won the crown in the CAA, and this year you're picked to win again. What is it going to take to get back to the top?
Well, it's going to take a lot, and Delaware's run that they had with Elena Deladon. I've been asked the question a lot today: are you glad that she's gone? And I think me and Tina are the only two people who probably are not glad that she's gone. I want her back. I wish she could come back because the notoriety that she brought to our league was tremendous, and we did a great job competing. We did a great job competing. I'm glad that you mentioned that we were the two-time CA champion before this last run because we're itching to get it back.
Right.
We are. We feel like that we're fortunate to have the team that we do have. We feel like we can go out and compete as long as we play together. And this team is really focused on doing that. And I think they can do it. This year's team is different from the ones that won a championship for me in the past because there's not a dominant score. We had Dawn Evans, during that run where I could just give the ball, and again, what made me a great coach is I gave her the ball and let her just go with it. But now we're more balanced. I think Kirby can have a big night, but we don't have to rely on Kirby to have a big night all the time because Precious might have a big night. Jasmine Guafi might have a big night. Nikki Newman, as you mentioned, and then we have a transfer and Lauren Okafor from Providence, who when I was calling about her when she was inquiring to transfer. Another Big East coach told me she was the third best center in the Big East, at that time. So we're very excited about what we have. We think we have a lot of the pieces. We just have to put the puzzle together right now.
Well, we've talked to every coach in the CAA so far. We've heard a lot of answers to a lot of questions. I don't think I've been as surprised as any to hear that you're sad to see Elena Deladon go. I don't think many people were expecting to hear that from you. But I do know that the reputation of James Madison is always to be, A, a good basketball team overall, but B, a very physical defensive team, good on-ball defenders, and then offensively you bring a lot of athleticism to the table. Does that ring true again this year?
Well, it does, and it's very surprising because I didn't figure that out until maybe 2 years ago. I like coaching offense, and the defense was just the thing that was in the way when we were coaching offense. And when you have a Nikki Newman and you have the kids that we have now, well, they're very good defensive players, and when we can stop you more than you can stop us, we're going to win the basketball game. And that's how you win championship caliber basketball games. And so we have hung our hat on there, and I think it will be the same this year. We can boast a lineup this year of going 5'9" at the point, 6 foot at the 2, 6'2" at the 3, 6'3" at the 4 spot, and then a 6'3" center. So we have the capabilities of being long, being physical, being very active, and I think rebounding and defense is going to be the key to us winning a championship.
Well, you guys are the preseason favorites. Good luck to you, and we're looking forward to seeing another exciting year of women's basketball in the CAA.
Thank you very much, and we're doing the same.